Say hello to Skip Stewart right there on knife edge as he comes down the show line after a takeoff roll of 400 feet. Now Skip extends down the show line out here. Knife edge flight, high power, high performance as we go. Brings the nose back to normal and extends out here off of air show right. Now Skip lets that smoke just explode off the ground. He rolls that airplane through a double roll, a triple roll as he parks out there off of air show right. As we watch, as we watch him come back around out here off of air show right. He dives into the aerobatic container from our right end zone as he's got a big head of steam up out here. He dives that airplane right back down onto the ground. Right off the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, the tires literally inches off the pavement as he extends out here. Smoke billowing from below ground level up air show center. Punches the airplane into the vertical. Flies across the top. Wheels point to the sky as he tumbles. Oh man, a double, triple tumble. There he snaps the stick forward, diving at a 45-degree downline. Massive acceleration as he brings the airplane right back down to the ground. Rolls to the inverted, pushes forward on the stick to make the airplane climb from the inverted position. Half roll going vertical. Three-quarter as now he stops. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the coolest maneuvers in the air show world. This is the double hammerhead or the pinwheel in the sky. Look at that, his skin pinwheels through the sky and he recovers in a vertical dive. Now as the airspeed builds once again. Skip's going for about 220 miles an hour. He's inverted. Hanging by his seatbelt sonar harness as he goes up into the vertical. Goes straight up into the vertical, across the top. As he reaches the top of that loop, he yaws the airplane. Onto the line. Oh man, that is one wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. That is Skip Stewart. Let's hear it for it, folks. Now Skip brings it right back down onto the ground again, extending into the left end zone. He patches up to the vertical, flies it up the barber pole there at the left end zone, hangs it out to dry, just hovers there now, flies the airplane away, lets that nose come back at us here from air show left to right. He's diving in from our left side. He's got a big head of smash once again. Over 400 horsepower on the nose of Prometheus. His custom built hot rod biplane. Flies it up the barber pole at air show right. Lets it unwind. Stuffs that nose around. Lets that airplane dive right back down again. He's got himself a smoke ring. He's going to be coming through. And he flies it right on to air show center. Down from ground level, he hunts for the sky, winding it up as he goes, air show left, tumbles it back to the right, keeps the action fast, keeping it furious. That is the one and only Skip Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. Now the nose comes down, airspeed builds once again. He's showing about 190, 200 miles an hour before he starts pulling up. Now he tumbles the airplane. Oh man, what a wild ride that's got to be. You notice right now he is rotating the wings to the right while the airplane turned to the left. Obviously, they're not supposed to be able to do that. Now, as we watch him out here off of air show right, you can see those black wings with the black and white checkerboards on them. It's got flames painted on the side. That is a pure hot rod muscle biplane. As he winds it up out there, corkscrews into the sky, stopping while upside down. Now, as he comes by right now, ladies and gentlemen, in the low altitude, inverted pass, wheels pointed to the sky, at less than 10 feet off the ground. He pushes forward on the stick, climbing as he goes straight up across the top. Now watch here, folks. He converts this from an outside loop to the world's smallest inside loop. From negative to positive G's instantly, ladies and gentlemen. That is some kind of flag. That is some kind of pilot. That is Skip Stewart. Now as we watch Skip wind it up out there off of air show right, diving into the aerobatic container from our right end zone, getting a big head of smash. He flies it around out here, bringing the airplane vertical once again, hunting for the sky. Now he lets that nose come back down to the horizon, flying through 5/8 salute, lets that nose come down, building a big head of smash once again, bringing the airplane right down onto the hard deck, smoke exploding off the ground as he slides across the sky, goes from knife edge flight to knife edge flight, stabs that right rudder to keep the nose pointed up, and now he keeps the airplane rocking and rolling. The action is fast, it's furious. Right now, though, we're going to describe out here, we have got 3 sets of poles set up. Between each one of those poles, he is underneath the low ribbon. Let's see how he does. He's under the first one, under the second one. He made it underneath all 3 of them, ladies and gentlemen. That's Skip Stewart. Oh yeah. All right, he's got ribbon 3 out here to the right. He's inverted. He's He's at 195 miles an hour. He got the first one. He got the second one. Look at it, folks. He got all three of them. Unbelievable. Caught all three of the top ribbons and the top ribbons only. Unbelievable flying, ladies and gentlemen. Now as we watch out here, Skip is feeling good. He goes underneath that third one again. He powers up. He says, you know, he says, I got to get ready. He says, I'm going to get ready to... Then he's going to what? He's going to do a stack roll and a quarter as he pops up over the second one. Look at that, folks. Now he's going to slice number 3. Be careful out there, Skip. He's sliding in. He's sliding. Look at that, folks. Unbelievable. Slicing that third ribbon. Has a knife edge. Here he comes, folks. He's coming down on number 3 out here, the very far to his right. He's in knife edge right here. He's right down there. Little wing is right off the deck. Number 2, he's got him, ladies and gentlemen. Skip has obliterated all 6 ribbons. Unbelievable flying. How does he do it, folks? I'll tell you what, that is incredible flying. That is Skip Stewart. That is Prometheus. Unbelievable flying. Now as you watch Skip out here, he's in a flat turn, holding that airplane out, showing you a lot of rudder effectiveness at mid speed, keeping the wings level, hanging on, hanging on. You can see as he turns to the south here, he's got the airplane just hovering. He's watching the cylinder head temperature, the oil temperatures, they start to climb. Mid speed, he's showing 20 miles an hour forward. There's 15, there's 10. There's 5. He's got it at a stop. Right there, hanging there, hanging there, hanging there. Now he lets the nose come down, lets the air start to flow across those wings, and he exits out there off the air show center. Sets it up in what we call a slide slip right there, bringing that wingtip very high in knife edge flight. You can see it there. The rudder becomes the elevators. Elevators become the wings. And I'll tell you what, look at there as he just hangs it out there, using the right rudder and holding the elevators there to act as the rudder. The wings, they're not doing anything other than looking pretty as he just slides down our runway there. Wingtip literally inches off the pavement.